My name is Wixx Mangutha and I'm a visual storyteller. So what that means is I use anything that is within reach. It could be masks, matchsticks, flour, rice to create art that is relatable to people. I was born in Nakuru, partly raised there, and then we moved to Nairobi. I started drawing when I was 12 years old, and then I took a long break, 15 years. In between that break, I was in school, so I did a diploma in human resource management, a degree in business administration, another degree in computer science, which I'm not doing any of those. Right now I'm just doing art. I feel like my passion is art. Like I always say, my heart is beating for art. So yeah, and I have a passion for kids as well. That's why I try create art that is also relatable to kids and even older people. But I'm really passionate about kids. My purpose, I feel like it's to entertain people and take art to the next level. Yeah, especially in my country, Kenya. Growing up, I knew I wanted to be an artist, but then it got to a point where my self-esteem was too low, so I started chasing other people's dreams. So I'll hear my sister say she really enjoys computer science. Mimi huyo mbio. I go pursue it. Business administration. A cousin really likes it and thinks it's good for them. I go pursue it. But now I'm chasing my dream. I think it's all about believing in myself. And now I don't want to say I'm comfortable, but I'm happy and content with where I am. So all this time while I'm chasing other people's dreams, my family is really trying their best to tell me, Aki, Winnie, please, Winnie, go after your own dream. And they could say I'm really good at art by what I drew, the things I created at home. So I can say they were really supportive, especially back in primary school. My older sisters, they'll get for me art supplies. So that's why it all started. And then for my mom, she'll keep encouraging me. And I always say my mom's last words to me were, be yourself, be the truest version of yourself, and that way you're going to be the best version of yourself. So that's when I started thinking of doing art. Then 6 months later, after her passing on, that's when I started pursuing art as a career. So I can say my family, they were really, really, really supportive. I'll say my inspiration comes from what I see daily, the conversations I have with friends and family, as well as seeing other artists work. When you see how other artists work so hard, you feel inspired to really want to do more and be the best, and just want people to start appreciating artists more and more. So I'll say daily activities are my inspiration. So I knew I wanted to do art, but now I was very afraid to get into the social media space alone. So I started by doing fun videos, which translated slowly into art videos, visual storytelling videos. So I started last year in 2020, in June. So I'll share videos, and then a few will go viral. And then now it got to a point where I now switched completely from fun and funny videos to now fully doing art videos. It wasn't easy, because now this is me sharing the bit of me I consider, it's mine, ni yangu, nataka kujiekea tu, now sharing it with the whole world and people have a say in your work. It wasn't easy, but now I can say it's slowly paying off. Art has exposed me to great platforms. So far, I have been nominated 3 times for awards and won 1 time. I won the Best Animator in the Women in Film Awards 2021. Yeah. Winning the award as a woman, it meant a lot because, as you're saying, many people think the kind of work I do is mostly for men, considering the kind of tools I use to create art. So I use copper wires, I use knives, I use hot guns, what are they called? Glue gun. And it's kind of sad that people think women can't do it. So I think it's a good thing that being recognized as a woman, it felt good, just even to inspire other women and girls that they can also do it. It doesn't matter what you're passionate about. If you think you can do it, go after it. So to complete a project, it takes anywhere between 1 hour to the longest I've taken is 42 days to create to create art, and that's only for a 30 seconds video. So it varies depending on what it is. If it's a sketch, it can be a bit faster. But if it's a stop motion video and there's a story being told there, then definitely it's going to take a lot of time. Yeah. Actually, the project that took long took 48 hours. It was an art of 3 guys doing a dance, and they are all of different sizes, but they have to be in sync with the music. So yeah, it was actually art in motion, a dance crew in Kenya called that. Yeah, so that really took long because I feel like the first frame really takes long to figure out. Yeah, and then now after the first frame, drawing all these other frames, which were like 500 frames of them dancing, a 13 seconds video. Yeah, that took 48 days. I face a lot of challenges in my work field. I don't even know how much time do we have, but so there's cost. Art is expensive, and each project requires you to have different materials to do the art. So that means a new project, new materials. That's the first thing. The second thing is I feel like most people don't really understand the kind of work I do. So just helping people understand the kind of work I do so that I can inspire some to join in if they want, and also help brands understand the kind of work I do, because when it comes to pay, because it takes long, I mean, somehow it has to pay off. And then also sometimes time is an issue, because I want to do really crazy art stuff, visual storytelling stuff, but the time is not really enough. For example, I'll give you an example. There's a time I wanted to do a project on weather, but I mean, that project is time bound because leo jua imewaka, tomorrow I don't know if it's going to be raining. So I really have to look for time to complete that project. So that means sleepless nights. And then the other, which is common with all artists, is creative block. So sometimes you don't have an idea, and consistency is key in the social media game. So somehow you have to look for an idea. Zingine zinagonga ukuta, some work, and it's okay. Yeah. So striking a balance with the kind of work I do, visual storytelling, and my social life, friends and family, has really changed in that my friends have changed. Now I have friends who relate to what I'm doing and can give me advice when I need advice, and really understand the kind of work I do, in that they know that during the day, even though I'm free, I can't go being all hype and at night I'm supposed to be working. And then at night I just do my work. Like most nights are sleepless nights, like I said. Work, push. During the day, sleep a bit, make time for friends, go back, work. Yeah. So to the girl out there who wants to go after their own dream, especially art, and you don't know where to start, I will say, I'm sure you've heard this like 1,000,001 times, but just start. Start because you have love for art, your heart is beating for art. Start because you believe in yourself. Start because you're not chasing anyone's dream, it's your dream. Just grow. Success is when preparation meets opportunity. It's until you're prepared for the opportunity that you'll get there. I know sometimes it feels like there is 101 people doing the same thing that you want to do. But I mean, this cake is so big, we can all have a piece. So go after your wildest dream. So talking about success, I feel like I've said, you can give the same job to 100 people and they will all execute it differently. So what will make one of them go the next level? It's different things. It could be the character. How are you approaching other people? I mean, you need other people in your life to succeed. So how are your character? How are you approaching other people? How are you executing it? Give the same job to 100 people. One will do it almost perfectly. The other will ataifanya tu haraka so that they finish quickly. But I mean, that's why I'm saying prepare. And while at it, don't get tired. It's when you're about to give up, that's when opportunity will really meet you. I haven't gone to school to study art, so that means more work for me because I have to learn the principles of art online. I'm not doing any course yet, so it's YouTube, School of YouTube. It could be Netflix, watching documentaries on art. Whatever small knowledge you think you're gaining right now, it may end up helping you in a huge way in the future. And then practice. So it could be something small from how you hold the pencil you're drawing with to how you're training your mind to think. What is it that you see when you look at things? Start getting tips here and there, and kidogo jaza kibaba. So haba, what is that Swahili saying? Haba na haba ujaza kibaba. Yeah, so a tip here, a tip there, a tip here, a tip there. It's going to fill up your jar eventually, I believe. Yeah. Social media. There are two ways to look at social media. So there's of course the bad side with the trolls and I don't know, all that negative stuff. And then there's this other side that you can look at it where the world is changing, and I mean, it's about time, which I'm sure most of us have come to terms with. It can help take your career to the next level. What I mean is, for me, if I hadn't shared my very first fun video on social media, maybe chances are even now my artwork will just be at home in the wardrobe somewhere. But because I started sharing, it has opened opportunities for me, jobs for me. Art is now my full-time job. I quit my coding job to become a full-time visual storyteller. So, I mean, through social media, that happened. So there's always the good, trying to see the good in social media. Maybe sometimes it feels like there's no good to be seen there, but I believe there's good in it. Social media has come through for me in so many ways. So one, I get to learn about art, principles of art, different artists, how they go about their life. through social media. There's YouTube, there's TikTok. And then I also share my art on social media, and I feel like that's a huge thing for me. So through learning and sharing and gaining knowledge, yeah, I can say social media has really come through for me in my career. So in my career as a visual storyteller, I've had really high highs and really low lows. So the first one, the high, of course, there's the winning the award as the best animator in the Women in Film Awards, and getting nominated for awards. The second thing will be, there's a video I did of rice, the Kenyan flag. Man, that video, I didn't think it will go viral during Jamhuri Day. So I just posted it and went to sleep. And when I woke up, it had gone viral. So that was a good feeling. Like every time a video I do goes viral, to be honest, it's a really good feeling. Then low of lows. So there's a video I did using copper wire. So I made a man using copper wire. I cut my fingers. I had blisters for days. I couldn't do any work at home. And then I posted the video, and the video didn't do well. So I mean, sometimes I have learned to separate my love for art and how my audience translates the art, because it can be two different things. Because I can be really passionate about about a story I've told using art, and then the way people take it is not with the same level of passion I had for it. So inauma, it hurts. But it's life, yeah. And then also, most times when I want to create, my mind really wants to create, but my body is fatigued. So there's nothing I can do. Maybe I've been pushing and I haven't slept for 2 days, and maybe that work is due. But sasa, nitafanya nini? You have to keep going. So those are some of my lows and highs. Yeah. My greatest lesson as a visual storyteller has been to be where I want to be. I have to do what I've never done before. That's why with most of my art pieces, like, it's hard to find that I've done two that are similar. I feel like once I've done one, like, move to the next. Just because a rice video went viral, one of them went viral, it doesn't mean that now all of them should be rice videos. So I have learned to keep moving, yeah. And even my hashtag is normally we keep it moving. So once you're done with this phase, just keep moving. Some will do really well, some won't do too good, but it's okay, it's part of life. Otherwise, if all the time my art pieces went viral, then I would question myself and be like, I wonder what I can do different. But yeah. So for the Kenyan rice flag video, started doing it at 10 a.m. and then I did it without the Kenyan shield, the shield on the flag. So threw it 2 times in the air before I got the perfect shot. And then just when I was about to post it on social media, my husband was like, hey, I'm just around the corner, please wait for me to get home and then see it, then you can, if it's okay, you can post it. Then he gets home and he's like, but this is not how the Kenyan flag looks like. It looks like a Malawi flag. So now I had to draw the shield again, then arrange the rice again, which took like 2-3 hours. So by the time I was posting the video, it was like at 6:30 p.m. Yeah, so it took me from 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. to post just that 5 seconds bit, yeah, where you get to see the flag in the air. Yeah. So to view my art, you can find me on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook at Wixx_Mangutha. And then to reach me, if you want to reach me personally, you can reach me at wixmangutha@gmail.com. Yes. Go achieve your wildest dream. #we keep it moving.